us tonight, an important update on a multi-million-dollar project to redesign Highway 75 through Sioux Center, Iowa. In April, construction crews began work on the first phase of that $50 million project.
Work is well underway with the community's safety in mind. Here's KTIV's Irvin Doman.
Since starting construction a couple of months ago, crews have been able to get a lot done, including utility work and putting up temporary stoplights.
Well, the early stages have gone really well. Obviously, weather has been pretty favorable. We haven't had a lot of rain that has been able to stop us.
As you can see behind me, the whole west side of the road here on Highway 75, stretching from 20th Street South to 13th Street South, has been torn up. That is part of phase one of a three-phase project that plans to conclude in 2025.
The first phase or whatever was actually slightly under budget, which we were kind of excited to see with kind of all of our inflationary increases that we've seen the last several years on a lot of different projects.
The city will pay $17 million, and the Iowa Department of Transportation will pay the difference of the $52 million project. City funding will come from a variety of sources, including tax increment financing, grants, and road use tax funds.
First of all, we want this to be a very safe project, or to improve our safety on Highway 75, and that's our main goal also. But with that goal is we want this highway to be efficient for many generations to come.
City officials say with their community growing, they want to maintain a beneficial and aesthetically pleasing corridor to help those who live in the community and people that are passing through. In Sioux Center, Iowa, Irvin Doman, KTIV News 4.
Today marked another milestone in work on Highway 75. The city of Sioux Center submitted its final design plans for phases 2 and 3. City leaders expect bidding for those phases to begin in October. As for work, it should be complete in 2025.